That boy different.
We got toast, bro. So goddamn good interview.
We already going to do the tours to the interview at the beginning.
Oh.
Let's get it. Hey, bumping, bro. We in. We in. All right, man. What's up, man? We back on a different show. Today, man, we got another young black boss in the building. I think everybody around here probably know this boss. You know what I'm saying? One of the most popping clothing lines around here. Soon gonna be the most popping clothing line in the country. We got my bro from elementary school. I mean,
from way back.
Way back.
Before school.
We got Tevo in the building, man. Owner of Let's Get Rich Clothing.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for having me, man.
For sure, man. No problem, man. You know, on this show, we try to promote the bosses. You know, try to promote the young bosses. You know, we like the older bosses too. But we got to promote the younger bosses, man. And you killing it right now, bro. And the first thing I want to ask is, because I didn't, everything is like a blur now. You like somebody on the grind, somebody doing something. But you don't really know when they started, how they started. You just know, you look up, man, this man got clothing line. I didn't know what happened. Right. I was like, all right, so when does this even start?
All right, so with Let's Get Rich, right? So Let's Get Rich always been like a mindset of mine. Like, I've always been a hustler. Like, I've always been young and just ingenuity. I always made something out of nothing, just being creative.
And he ain't lying.
And man, so I always visioned having a clothing line when I was young. I used to rap when I was in high school. Mm-hmm. We used to come up rapping on the laptop together for real.
Yeah, that's the laptop right there.
Yeah, that's crazy. So I know some stuff on there. Man, I went to college, right? And like I'm about to graduate in like 4 months. I'm a senior. And I was like, man, I gotta find a way to flip this refund check and start like some type of source of income, but I was trying to figure out what exactly I was going to do, and I was brainstorming with my roommates because we all in the same predicament. We all trying to figure out how we gonna flip our refund check, to keep a consistent stream of revenue.
Facts.
And man, I said I'm gonna try to do the little clothing line thing, and it was around homecoming time, and me and my homeboy Aunt, we was creating these vests for homecoming, and I was trying to create think of what I wanted to say on the vest, like how I wanted to create the vest for real. And I ended up doodling it on a piece of paper, which y'all know now as the Island Baby, and I was in class for real. I forgot what class I was in. I was in class for real. And then I went home, showed him my quote that I came out. I was like, yeah, I'm going to use this quote right here. I'm going to say this. And then he like, bro, you should put the Island Baby. He didn't say Island Baby then. But he said, you should put the Island Baby on the vest, bro. That's really hard. And I was like, bro, you rock with it, bro? Cause I like it too, bro. Like, mind you, I've been drawing those things since I was in 7th grade. Long story short, I used some of that refund check to invest in a few t-shirts, took some pre-orders. I actually took some pre-orders first, invested some money into some t-shirts, and it was on and popping after that.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, when I first saw you start the clothing line, I mean, it wasn't really a surprise, because I mean, like you said, you always had that mindset since we've been growing up, even with the music. You ain't been never afraid to like jump into something, do something new, like just try something. Like you used to come to the studio and like, oh, damn, I'm trying to get this thing done. I get this thing done no matter what, bro. Like confidence, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't really been surprised when I saw what happened. And then once I saw where you took it, like I'll be on Instagram, I'll be on Facebook, and I'll be like, all right, this man got this photo shoot with this artist wearing a shirt, or this person did these girls wearing. I'm like, bro, this man consistent with it. You know what I'm saying? Right. Even if it's not your thing, you gotta respect it, and you gotta look like, bro, let me share this. This might be somebody else's thing. You know what I'm saying? If it's not what you like. But I was like, man, when I did hear the story about you flipping the refund shit, and that's crazy because we all done did some dumb stuff with our refund shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
we done did some crazy stuff with our refund check.
Right.
Some of us still doing some crazy stuff with our refund check, but we ain't tell you to take your whole refund check, man. Take something. Exactly. You didn't take the whole check, and take something, you know, and try to start your hustle, man. Because I'm kind of in that movement right now of I'm about to get my second degree in December, and I'm like, bruh, I don't mind social media marketing for another company, but if I can like use these months to really like grind and get something started myself, I ain't really trying to work for nobody. Right. You know what I'm saying? And use that as your motivation. If you don't want to work for nobody, man, do what this man did. Flip that check, be a boss.
You gotta make it make sense.
Exactly, man. So I mean, as of right now, where you trying to take it? As of like right now, like how business treating you for one?
Business doing good right now. Shout out to all my supporters. You can follow me on Instagram at _ Let's Get Rich Clothing. You can the website is www.shopletsgetrich.com. Yeah, man, business is doing real good. Got a couple business cards I'm gonna leave out here for you. You know, check that one out.
We gonna show that in the camera after, you know.
For sure.
I'm gonna plug that in there.
Yeah. And then so right now, my goal is to get as much distributors in the city as I can. In other words, I want to reach out and partnership with all the local black-owned the goal right now is local. Charleston, South Carolina. Shout out to the city.
Right.
And you know, after that, bigger and better. And then but right now, reach out to all the local black-owned businesses right now and having my product sold in the establishment. That's my current mindset today.
And you know, in street language, he basically trying to be the plug. You basically trying to get that clothes out there to everybody. You supplying the city, man. That's what's up, man. As soon as you get, man, once you get to that level, man, when you just supplying these distributors and you really working less low key, all you really focusing on that is promotion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then once you get to a certain point, once you're doing that, you really ain't focusing. Well, you gonna focus on promotion, but let's take like polo for instance. Even though I know polo on like another scale that you soon gonna be on, but you don't really see too much polo commercials because people are just walk in the store and see it. You know what I'm saying? Like I saw before I knew you had your clothes in the what's the store in Citadel?
GC Print.
Yeah, before I actually knew, I saw you that day. I just saw it and I was like, oh, it's not. You know what I'm saying? So just your stuff being there, you probably ain't even gonna really have to promote too much. You know, once you establish your foundation or whatever. So that's something like, man, once you get that rocking, bruh, you have to hire an accountant, man.
Trying to be accessible everywhere.
For sure. Man, one thing we gotta do, man, we gotta choose a color in here, dog. I know I gotta get some more strips back here so them boys can see the color better, but we gotta choose a color or something.
Oh, yeah. I like with purple.
Like purple?
Yeah.
Let me see if that. Let me turn them up. No, that's blue there.
That's blue there. Yeah.
A little more purple.
That's the vibe. Shout out to the front.
Yes, sir. I about to get more lights, man, all around. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that's where you trying to take it to. What's some of the people that like you working with now, like that you got promoting for you and stuff like that, or like some of your models or whatever? Like who most of those people from like around here, right?
From all over, for real. It's like from right now, really, whoever I'm accessible to and whoever's interested in want to work.
That's the main thing.
Yeah.
You gotta find somebody who want to work, man.
Right. And then right now, really, from Charleston to West Side, I'm from all over. From Charleston, Columbia, from Philly. From all over, I work with a good bit of people in this short amount of time, for real. So like, reach out to them. It was just accessible. Like I was in college, so I was with people from all over the world, for real.
Facts.
So, like, which was a good thing for the business, because it's like, yeah, we here right now, but when they put it on their social media and stuff like that, like how you say you was watching everything going on, their home city was watching what I had going on too, because it was a part of it. They're like, oh, what my friend got going on? Oh, my friend said she like that. They went to, you see. And so, like, yeah.
That's the one thing that I messed up on in school. Like everything, I ain't gonna lie, I was a loner when I went to school. Right? Like I only really spoke to the people that I went to high school with before that was older than me, and like a couple other people I was playing basketball with, stuff like that. But I ain't really speak to too much. You know, I gained some connects as in fellow student wise, the different schools I went to. But it didn't go as far as, oh snap, I'm getting them boy like to promote my stuff or share my stuff like that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Maybe a couple people. But that's how I wish I was a little bit more, accessible in college. But I was a little loner. But that's smart though, man, because I've been thinking about that and I was like, man, you don't know how much different cities you impacting through one person sharing something or 5 different people sharing something. That's probably 5 different cities right there. You don't know how much love they got back at home. You know what I'm saying? It's so crazy that somebody can share their thing. They might not have that much love, but one person from their city shared, and now that person might have a bunch of love. Like you just don't know. Like it can hit at any given time.
For real, like, and it was just like that.
That's crazy.
No, really, yeah.
So I mean, I know, man. You had one of the best potential, I could say, college experience with the school you went to, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I came through one time for a party. It was lit. So basically, that energy that's around there, how did the energy help you to really like get this thing started, be motivated to get this started?
Big impact. Big impact. Because I went from going to college just like that, because we come from the same background. So just like you said, you went straight to the hometown. So like I went down there and like kind of like that, but not really. I had to outgrow that.
Right.
And I had to outgrow it earlier than the normal with fall incoming freshmen, because I had to go to summer school to even be enrolled for fall semester classes. Whatever. Right. I had to do some early program. It was called Panther Academy. It's called Panther Academy at Clapham. Yeah, so I kind of got a chance to already form a group of friends for real that was already from all over.
Right.
And but I had to break out of my my individual shell, like, cause I kind of went there on some. Alright, so that's what happened. I started that summer program like a week after I graduated. So it's like I went there like, dang, I gotta go to school again, but it's like, I know why I had to go to school, because I was playing around this. I didn't take high school too serious. I had to get my GPA back up.
Right.
So when I was with people just like that, and we formed like, I'm still cool with all them boys right now, to be honest. And my boy Ant, we was just lit, like for real. And we just had a lot of fun, man. And in that process,
I saw, man. It had me thinking like, dang. And then when I left Buford, I just came back because I tried and had the production class when we learned all this or whatever, and I was like, dang, man. Man, it looked crazy up there, man. I was like, golly.
I just met so much people. So by the time school started, I already had a group of friends. It was just like more people around us. Like everybody eventually broke off and stuff like that. But I was just always around older people too. Like always, even when I've been here, like me, always been around older people.
Always around older people.
So I was around the upperclassmen. So I knew that much more people. I had to learn to be social, because I was like anti at first. But
that's a couple of things, man. Find you some older friends, man. Yeah. Get some wisdom from them,
because they can expose you to what you ain't prepared for real.
Exactly. Find you some older friends that after they expose you, now they ain't gonna just leave you in the water. The boy gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? The boy gonna help you through. You know what I'm saying? Different things like that. That's why I had when I went to school. When I first went, I had some older people that I know. Like Josh and Jordan, them boy, I know them boy, they'll show me some things, but them boy, they ain't gonna leave me hanging.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And another thing, like I said, don't be like me. Be like this man when you go to school, man. Get adjusted, you really going to learn, obviously. But you going to connect, you know what I'm saying, with different people from different places. And I think on the last episode, I was like, man, a lot of your close friends a lot of the people that are going to end up being your close lifelong friends, you probably ain't really going to meet them until you get to college anyway.
I swear.
You know, so you try to be a little social, dog. Try to be something.
For real.
Get out there a little bit. Don't go too crazy. Get out there a little bit. But yeah, man, I see you bring some gear, man. You want to show off some gear real quick?
No, what it? I got it. Long?
Yeah, no, it should be long enough.
You sure? I got them on this thing. All right, so this one right here, the Love is Love.
Yes, sir.
We released this one right here around like February.
Makes
You're
sense.
most likely to see these right here. You know, official Let's Get Rich tags, you know what I'm saying? Check that out. Let them know how that feel. Let them know that quality right here. Let them know how that is.
You know you ain't going the cheap route.
No. And then this one right here is the newest release right here. This one right here is called the Low Neighborhood Hero.
Low Neighborhood Hero.
You got the LGR money virus right here. And then on the back, you got the Low Neighborhood Hero, Let's Get Rich, with the Island Baby, with the money virus coming behind them.
Man, listen, them kids will go crazy over that.
Let's see. Official tag. And all this you can find on shopletsgetrich.com. Oh yeah, we got the biking mask too. I just happen to only have a pink one right here. But we got the biking mask for y'all. Yeah.
I think I saw that. I saw it when you posted about that one right there.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might gotta get that for my cousin, man. I don't know if she still be on the bikes and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
But I know she wear them.
For sure.
Rather she on the bike and not. I take that. But yeah, man, we got CEO. You gotta call him everything, man. When young black man doing something, man, CEO, boss, entrepreneur.
I appreciate it, man.
You know,
give you credit too, man. You've been hustling for a long time. Y'all been working.
We've been working. The good thing about it though, bro, we've been working for a long time, bro. We young, bro.
We young.
Like we done hit our bumps and bruises.
Yeah.
We done learned a good bit of lessons, bro.
Yeah.
Like we imagine we've been just starting at like 24, and we done probably had to.
Because we ain't had the experience.
Exactly. We ain't had no bumps and bruises yet. Probably hitting 5 years doing that.
Tell you.
Next thing you know, we get old. We ain't know we want to do it no more.
Man, we so young, man.
That's what's up, man. We've been getting this since, like you said, we was doing the music, man. This the laptop. I keep this laptop for motivation in here. This laptop doesn't cut on no more. But I hit this laptop in here for motivation, dog. Like, this legit the laptop. Me and you made. I remember you slept. I think you slept in my house on a school night one night.
Yeah.
I literally remember this same as that laptop, bro. We didn't even have a mic yet. It was just rapping into the laptop speaker, like, to go from that, and I mean, shit, to go from that to shit, you done had some couple of island bangers too, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? To go from that to this, man, to LGR, to me having a show and all of that, bro, like, we done, sooner or later, man, we gonna be millionaires, billionaires, sitting at that table, man, with a couple cigars or something, you know.
I'm trying to tell you.
Kicking it.
Sipping on some player, you know.
Okay.
You know.
With that being said, man, make sure y'all go check out the website again.
shopletsgetrich.com. That's where you can find all the merch right there.
And what's all the social media?
Social media, find me on Instagram at _Let'sGetRichClothing. Going that way with it. Blame.
And you know what we gotta do, man. We gotta toast to young black bosses, man.
Oh, yeah, I'm almost out, but I know right here.
Young black bosses. All right, man. We back with part 2. Couldn't let Tevo go that fast, you know what I'm saying, man. We got some more things we gotta speak on. But I think the first thing I want to talk about is the influencers that you're working with right now to, you know, get your brand out there a little bit more.
Yeah, I got a good bit of influences, and like beyond like rap, NFL players, like some like let me see, we got rapper wise, we got like Rennie Rucci. Shout out to Big Rennie.
Saw that one. Hold on, wait, hold on. But how you even get? That's the first thing. You already know the first thing that come to everybody's mind. Like, how does man get ready? That's the first thing.
So, whole time, alright, so we really was there with Black Zach. Shout out Black Zach. Shout out Sonny, for real. Shout out Sonny. Sonny, I linked with Sonny, and Black Zach was performing that night. And shout out JG too. He helped make things happen too. Yeah, so Black Zach was performing that night. We got Sonny got me and the crew in. We chilling with Zach and so now we backstage Lil Baby concert. Lil Baby was performing that night.
Lil Baby.
Yeah. So Rennie was performing that night too, so she was in there. I had bumped into some people that was with her or whatnot. Then I had bumped into her, then we had chopped it up for a little second. And she rocked with it real heavy. I shout out to Rennie for real.
That's the confidence, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta have confidence to do that,
man,
right?
I was like, I wasn't in there really absorbing the moment for real. I was in there working. I had to let everybody know who I was and what I was doing back here for real. Like,
well, them boys said, I mean, the worst thing she could have said is no.
Yeah, no.
That's
cool,
the worst thing she could have,
Nah, Rennie cool, bro. She real. And,
that's what's up, man.
Who else? Lil Key, like some of the big names. Paper Love, shout out Paper Love. G Herbo. I got a chance to get a Stunner for Vegas some clothes.
Stunner.
I ain't seen him post no pictures yet. Tell Stunner to post the pictures.
Big post no pictures, Stunner.
And
for the Carolina.
A few people like NFL wise, like why I keep going blank.
What's up, bro? You in the NFL with it.
We got Edmund, shout out Edmund. Sure.
Island legend.
Yup. We got Diferant.
Oh, you said who?
Diferant. He a rookie. He playing for Arizona.
Shout out.
We got I cannot think of our name for the moment. My bad. Shout out to you too, though.
Got too much good business going on.
Well, yeah, man. I had a good bit of people for reach out and show love to the brand.
That's dope, man. That's confidence, though, bro. Like you got to be confident enough to even talk to these people about what you got going on, you know. And then you got to believe in your brand enough. Do you know if you believe in your brand enough? And I won't say desperate enough, but if you ready to put that work in and grind, and you believe in your brand enough, and you believe your product is it, you ain't gonna be scared to talk to these people.
Nah.
You ain't gonna be scared to talk to these people. Another thing, man, a lot of the kids I come in contact with, basically about the same thing we just been talking about, is what I try to tell them about the confidence, you know what I'm saying? How important it is for you to like impact the kids in the community that's watching you do what you do right now.
Impacting the kids that's like big. Like I try to watch how I move because I know they watching for real.
Facts, and they watching close too.
Right. So like, I try to watch what I post and stuff like that because I know the youth watching, and I try to be like that role model to let you know that you can be a product of your environment and do other things that your statistics, you know, hold you to. Like you can get outside the box, like, and go for it. Apply action to your vision is what I really want to teach the youth.
Facts, man. Because sometimes, not just them, but all of us, we just make things so complicated, man. You want to do something, try it out, bro.
Just jump.
You know?
Think first. Now have a strategic plan.
Get some info on it, but don't just be like, man, I can't do nothing like that.
For real.
Like you don't know, bro. You got to impact these kids, man, because these kids up next. You know, we was the kids that was up next.
I'm trying to tell you, so we gotta continue to make ourselves accessible to the youth. Like,
for sure.
I got visions of like doing a camp for the youth soon. Definitely know I have you involved.
Fact, you know I'm with it. I'm with it.
And just like getting them, like having a camp for like maybe a day, maybe a week, however, and just getting the kids in the community involved, do some community bonding. And educating them and installing dreams into them in their minds, you know, instead of like the wicked environment. Yeah.
Word. I know one thing I wanted to do, man, is the two things I wanted to teach these kids around here is entrepreneurship and social media marketing. If you learn how to be a boss and you learn how to promote your product on what is going to be killing the game and killing the game now with your social media and stuff like that and online, bro. A lot of these kids can be bosses before they even graduate high school.
I'm trying to tell you.
You know, like a lot
if I knew what I knew
I was
now,
just about to say that, bro.
About 10 years ago?
Oh my gosh.
Even 5 years ago?
We would have been in a bigger building right now.
If I knew what I knew now in 2015, graduating high school.
Oh my gosh, man.
I'd have did so much.
And like the stuff right now, we learning right now, bro. They don't have to wait to go to school, like college, to learn some of this stuff. Like the stuff I learning and like that way going to school for digital audiences, like social media marketing and stuff. A lot of that stuff I learning now.
Know, man.
Like
we
these
didn't
kids
know.
Exactly. These kids can learn what I'm learning right now in high school, bro.
Like, we gotta tell them that though. We gotta,
sure.
and then we gotta tell it to them to a point where they can comprehend what we telling them. Like
sure.
we like, hey, I'm telling you, like your life can be all that you want right now if you go through this process. You know.
That's for sure, man.
And the earlier you start the process, the earlier you get to relax.
And that's what it's all about, man. That financial freedom, kick back.
I'm trying to tell you.
That's what it's all about, man. But another thing, there's all this tagging along, low key. The mindset and motivation behind becoming a boss. Because we all know a lot of people ain't fit to be the boss. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't fit to be the entrepreneur. A lot of people find, a lot of people purpose is to help. A lot of people's purpose is to, just inspire. You know what I'm saying? So talk about the mindset and the motivation behind even attempting to become a boss.
So when they say like it's in you, not on you, now that's real.
For real, man.
That's real. That's real. Cause everybody's characteristics don't cut them out to be a boss. Like,
exactly.
Like you can't have soft skin. Like I'm not afraid to be told no.
That's exactly what it is.
I'm not afraid to be ignored. But and then I do things. Like to be a boss, you got to do things unselfishly. Cause to be a boss, that's like you one person. You can't be a boss with like one person. So I mean, you got a team. Mm-hmm. You got like a source. You got a process. You got people who help make your dream reality, and you got to treat them fair. Like you got to make sure that they well off. Like however it is. Like even if it's not financial, even if it's a phone call a day. Like hey bro, I'm just checking up on you, making sure everything good. Just like that genuine. Like maybe them helping you, but you got to motivate them to apply action to their vision too. Cause you don't want to be selfish and them boys just stuck on fulfilling your dreams. Like they ain't individual with dreams and reality too. So you find a way to bless them with whatever they trying to do, and then you just recycle that. Y'all both grow, and as we grow as individuals, the team can't stop.
That's the best thing, man. Making sure everybody around you millionaires, you never go broke.
I'm trying to tell you, but you gotta want to be that though.
It's
like some people don't want to be that. Like some people don't. Well, like some people are just really like lazy, bro.
Where they fine with what they getting.
They be having like making up like the most excuses. Like they be having the most excuses, right? BS, but they say it so much time that they believe it. Like, and that's not really what it is. It's just like you just lazy, but you just.
Mm-hmm. Yes, a lot of people got to grow out of that. Like how we was talking about earlier about.
And you don't want to spend no money. You got to spend money.
Oh, okay. You gotta spend money. You got to spend something.
Spend no money. That's another thing too. Y'all be.
You got to spend something, man. But what you were saying earlier about the word no, you ain't afraid to hear no. I had to grow out of that at a certain point. I'm glad I grew out of it when I was younger. When I was in high school, I was like, man, I don't really want to ask for this or ask for that. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't gonna be able to do everything by yourself. Like even even when Justin Bieber, you gotta bring up Justin Bieber, bro. Even when Justin Bieber made that singing song, that singing video on YouTube that went viral, somebody had to record that and upload that. He ain't did that by himself, you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gonna go on this journey completely by yourself. You can ask for help, or you can, like I said, you break your boys off. You know what I'm saying? And somebody say no, all right, man. You know,
right? Mindset shift.
Exactly.
Instead of saying give people the opportunity to say no, you gotta start giving people the opportunity to say yes. You see what I'm saying? You gotta go and present yourself the first time and know that you can sell yourself or whatever you're trying to sell.
You might as well practice on your homeboys.
You might as well practice on your homeboys. If you can sell it to your homeboys, you good, because your homeboys really know what you got going on behind the door. Kinda. A little bit. They kind of, they know more than anybody else. You see what I'm saying? Like, so, like, if you can get them boys about, like, then you can get the next person into. Because because look, right here, right? See, I had to learn this too. Now, this is something I learned. Now, this is for the friends right here, right? The confidence you give your friend when you pay full price for whatever it is they selling, they gonna take that and they gonna hold that standard on a stranger, because it's like damn, if my partner willing to pay $30 for a shirt, you ain't no way you gonna have a problem paying $30 for a shirt. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? So it's like when you tell your partner, hey man, let me get a discount, it's like you devaluing their product.
And I feel as though we only do
their
that.
Value.
We only do that to all people. Bro.
Yeah, and just because I just told you why, because they kind of figure out how and why what you got going on in the back, and they be like, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like no, but that's now you trying to count the man pockets, bro.
Exactly.
If I ain't your homeboy, you need to escape.
Okay, that's why I'm glad I got some people around me that won't let me pay them. Like, bro, no, bro. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna need a lot more. If you around the right people, most of your homeboys be like, bro, I ain't about to charge you. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Especially if all y'all trying to come up together.
Exactly.
That's the main thing. If y'all the boy trying to come up together, man, we all in the same predicament, mostly all from the same type of environment, in the same range of the type of environment. We all know we all gotta face like the same, similar type things.
All right. So yeah, man, when you pay full price for your homeboy stuff, man, I give him motivation and it builds him up to go out there and seek whatever it is he's looking for or she's looking for. So don't try to down their value of themselves, you know.
For sure, man. Man, another thing. This is probably the hardest thing for bosses to talk about, because every boss go through this. Every boss go through some hardships, some failures, some that ain't work. Some trying to sign something else real quick. That ain't work. That ain't it. and I ain't gonna lie, it hurt more when you done put so much time into something and you be like, dang, that ain't it. And you be like, bro, it's late. I don't know if I want to keep working. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody, how you handle those type of situations? I mean, even people that play sports go through that, you know?
Right. So, like, I handle mine, like, a little different. No, probably not different. I just handled it how my story went. So, like I said, me being in college, like, I had a name for myself before Let's Get Rich. Mm-hmm. So, I was, like, Mr. Senior on campus and stuff like that, too. So, like, I was known. So just like starting off, like I was access to a lot of consumers, and I really didn't have no hardships until like after I was already a year or something in, cause within my first year, that's meeting Rennie. Like within my first year, like that's like me with low key, like
hit the ground running.
G-Herbo. Yeah, like things was like moving real fast. So I didn't feel any. The only hardships at that point in time when I first started is not having enough inventory.
You was running out of the pack.
Yeah, like that was one of the hardest things right there. Like not having no more inventory. Like Like, dang, boy, I just wish I had an investor right now. But oh my God, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and then don't it take a while for it to come in even once you order it?
Man, yeah, right. So then I had to learn how to manage stuff too. Like, so I learned all that during experience. Like, experience is the best teacher. So like, right now, like, so what like month is it in May? Really, I'm already damn near in July. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like mentally, I'm in July. Like, I got things. So hardships, coronavirus came about, and then it came right about like right before I was hosting a pop-up shop, and that was like probably my fourth like pop-up shop or something like that, and I had to refund a lot of money, like long story short, from like the vendors and stuff like that I collected. I came like to pay to be like a vendor at the event.
Right.
And so I had to refund all them boys, and I hope mind you now that's like profit. And then I already invested a bunch of money in inventory specifically for this time, and yeah, like you know what I'm saying, yeah, exactly for this event, and as well as me and my vendors too, you know, like we was all pissed because it was like something that we couldn't control, like, and it was the event was gonna be outside, and it was a good day. Like
ready. Everything was tuned up, ready.
Everything was good. It was a good day. So it was supposed to be March 23rd. They postponed it to April 13th. In between that time, I'm nervous, but then I'm still getting vendor fees. People still want to be part of the event because I had like artists coming out and performing and stuff like that, like local artists and stuff like no mainstream, local artists, and so it was just a vibe. It was like the first Wednesday back from Fried Chicken Wednesday.
Fried Chicken Wednesday?
Yeah, like that's you know what I'm saying? I don't know what all colleges do, but the HBCUs feel me.
Man, that sounds like something I want to be a part of.
Yeah, so like every Wednesday it's Fried Chicken Wednesday, and that's like the day everybody put they nice fits on and everybody out and about. Because you're going to see everybody trying to get that chicken.
Golly.
So,
golly.
I'm trying to tell you, you want that chicken. We gotta look good eating that chicken. Boy.
Dang.
All right, so yeah, so like I just had everything like planned out good. I feel like, and then that came about. Then I had like started instilling fear in myself. Like, dang, I gotta get a job because my consumers are in fear of spending money right now. And I just spent like a large amount of bread in a box that I'm looking at right here, and they telling me I can't go outside and sell it.
Right.
You feel me? And I'm not no social media dude. I'm not no Instagram. I'm not no yeah.
Right.
So I'm like, dang, I gotta change up my whole And then so like having to adjust to that time period. Like, that taught me to be prepared for what the old folks say, a rainy day. Like, that was a lesson right there that, like, sharpened me up for my future. It's, like, being prepared as an individual and for your business for, like, basically, like, a pandemic. Literally.
Word.
Yeah. And so, yeah, that was a learning experience, and ended up getting a job, which taught me the value of having Let's Get Rich money and Tevo money. Because when I first, mind you, I started the brand in 4 months. 4 months before I graduated from college. So after that, I was living off of Let's Get Rich, like strictly like. And then until 2020, around April, when I got a job, after the pandemic started, I was straight Let's Get Rich. And
see, that's a blessing in itself, though.
I'm trying to tell you,
could have lived
like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I instilled fear in myself, thinking that like I couldn't I wouldn't be able to do exactly what I wanted to do and how I wanted to do it. And but like I said, getting a job taught me the value of having Tevo money and Let's Get Rich money, because at that time, Let's Get Rich was funding my life. Like it was funding my necessities, my bills.
Right.
It was leisure and bills and leisure for real, and food and like living and stuff like that. So like having
survive.
Right. So like now, like when I was like on the clock and goddamn getting like having a consistent stream of income, because basically as an entrepreneur, when you got a business, you have an inconsistent stream of income.
Amen.
Because you don't know exactly what you're gonna make. To like today, I might make $1,000. Tomorrow, I might not make nothing. The next day after that, I might not make nothing. The next day after that, I might make $50. You see what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like,
That's how it goes.
Like that's how it is as a business. Like,
man,
it's an inconsistent stream of income. So like having a consistent stream of income, aka a 9 to 5,
right?
It taught me how to have balance, and that's a key one right there. Balance. And taught me how to have balance, and yeah, like it just was making sense. It was like, okay, so bam, Let's Get Rich. Let's Get Rich ain't paying for rent no more. I got that much more to reinvest. Let's Get Rich ain't paying my phone bill no more. I got that much more to reinvest. Let's Get Rich ain't paying for my food when I get hungry. That's more money to invest. And damn sure Let's Get Rich ain't paying for the leisure no more. So that's a whole lot of money. Cause like I said, I'm fresh out of college. I'm still young, so I'm still active. I'm trying, so like.
Bro, I went through that same exact stage,
so
man.
Like.
Trying to just live off the studio, and I was like,
exactly. So like, it's an inconsistent stream.
It's inconsistent till I got a job, and now the studio look like this.
I'm trying to tell you.
Exactly.
So like, don't be fooled by them people say, quit your job. Yeah, quit your job when you make more than your job can pay you.
For sure. Once you start at least making 20-25% more consistently.
I'm trying to consistently. That's the thing. When you develop a consistent stream of income for yourself, then that you can like afford to live off. Then I guess you make that jump.
Yeah, you do what you got to do at that point.
I'm trying to tell you.
But don't be too quick now, cause like I said, I've been quick.
Do the math.
I've been like, dang boy. I mean, I'm making some bread, but I ain't making as much bread that I was making. I'm like, man, let me go ahead and get this little job,
Cause you got time.
That's the main thing, man. You got time, and then even once you get to a certain age, you ain't got much time. But shit, at that point, you got more bills. Probably done got some kids or something. So you can't quit that job.
I'm trying to tell you. But no, you can quit. You just gotta set yourself up to be able to do that.
Yeah,
if you want to do that. Because if you want to do that, you're going to do that. Just like anything else you did when you wanted to do it.
Bro, I promise you put your mind to something, bro. You stay consistent.
Like,
matter of fact, I saw you post that. You was like consistent, outweighs talent or something like that.
Oh, yeah. I know. Consistency outweighs perfection.
Mm-hmm. When I saw that, I was like, bro, think about a lot of the artists you hear. A lot of the artists out right now might not be your favorite artists, but you hear them boys so much. You see so much music video.
Baby.
A lot of these, you see it with artists or whatever. You stay consistent. That's why I know y'all be trying to figure out like why people be on social media so much.
Like Lil Baby.
The more trying to stay in front of your face, bro.
Like Lil Baby consistent. With
hit. Every time I look up, this man got a new song out, right?
Every time. Bang. I heard he got something with Kurt Franklin or something.
Oh, I got to hear that.
Right.
I've been waiting.
Man, I tell Lil Baby holla at me, man. Trying to drip him out for a video,
something
like that.
If you drip out Lil Baby, bro, I'm trying to tell you, your life gonna change fast.
Man, I could have met him that day. I was backstage. I just was in the wrong spot at the wrong time. Like if I had stayed in the hallway,
right,
with Zach and was that, I probably would have, cause he was on the stage. Like I was backstage handing out business cards and stuff like that. Behind the like, I had product with me too. Like, y'all don't go with no product, man. So I had a product with me, got showing people and stuff like that, and made some sales and stuff back there. I'm hustling, and Yeah, so he on stage now, and then when he get out, I'm behind the curtain, so but when he coming off stage, of course, like all the little groupies basically
Waiting for him.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like in the, like trying to see him as he walk past. Like in my head, I want to throw it. I'm like, I want to throw it at him. Like, hopefully he just hit him real quick. He
Yo,
like,
baby,
what the hell is this?
Somebody done hit me with a pack.
Somebody done hit me with a beanie cap. Yeah, no, nobody probably would have got on my. But I was like, damn, man. Like, I was like, man, should have stayed in the back. So, man, that's the whole story. That we thought he was in the dressing room. We finally get like in them with them boy like rooms and stuff like whatever we call it, dressing rooms behind the stage, whatever you want to call them. Damn, but them boys don't dip out by then. I'm like, damn,
I'm moving.
Yeah, you just gotta be able to make yourself available for opportunity and realize when it is an opportunity and when it's not an opportunity.
That's the main thing, man.
And
everything ain't right.
And also, don't be selfish either. But every opportunity ain't for you. Ain't nothing wrong with alley-ooping the opportunity, especially if you know somebody could benefit bigger off of it, and it could help benefit you in the long run. Like,
boy,
I love seeing my people, bro. I swear, bro. I love seeing the bros eat, bro. Like, I swear, like, no cap, bro. You can ask all the bros, bro. Like, I love seeing the boy eat. Like, I be trying to be my dog's biggest motivator. I be like, for sure, word, this what you trying to do? Shit, I might know somebody who can help you do that. Like, I'm that type of dude, like, for real. And it's gonna help you in the long run, for real.
It's gonna come back around, man. And like you say, every opportunity ain't for you, and every opportunity ain't gonna involve money.
Every opportunity, bro.
Sometimes the best ones ain't gonna involve money.
I'm trying to tell you, when you real genuine, like, the universe will send you blessings that you would be like, wow, you ain't even know, like.
Genuine and consistent.
You gotta be genuine, gotta be consistent. You gotta always stay a student. Like I said, like I don't listen to music for like not a lot, like how I used to. I listen to podcasts and stuff like that. Like, I'm actually interested in like buying courses and stuff that I'm interested in learning. Sure. I'm like investing in my knowledge. Thanks. For real. Like, whatever it is that can help sharpen me for tomorrow, for my future. Like, I feel like stay a student. You gotta keep educating yourself. Like, you don't know it all. There's always something new to learn.
There's some courses out there, man. And like I said, you ain't gonna be as expensive as college. It's gonna be something quick. Shit, I'm about to purchase an Samuel Jackson online acting class, bro. He ain't want but $15 a month. I'm like, bro, why not put that in the arsenal?
Exactly, but like opportunities like that can help you apply actions to your vision. Like, come on, man. Like, people smoke that, bro.
People won't buy that, man. Like, come on, man. Like, especially how fast things go nowadays. Nowadays, you can make your own movie. You can do your own thing, right?
And I know some people who really out here pursuing that, applying action to their vision. Like, that's the motto of Let's Get Rich, if you didn't know. The motto of Let's Get Rich card, you're going to find on the back of the business card, is apply actions to your vision. Like, that's what you like. If you have a dream or you have a vision that you don't apply action to, you're just dreaming. That's all it is. It's a dream. You're just a dream. When you wake up and you apply action to that vision, it becomes reality. Like, where I'm at today, doing what I'm doing right now, I premeditated it. I knew this is gonna be one of thousands, one of hundreds for sure, like one of millions. Like,
see me, man. I don't think I too much thought this. I always thought something involving music, rather producing, singing, or recording, or something involving music behind the scenes. But other than music, I think I jumped on this because, what did I see, man? I'm going to get them boys a shout out because I rock with them boys heavy, man. I jumped on this because I started watching 85 South Show. And I started seeing what them boys doing with podcasts and stuff. And I was like, bruh, I need a space where I can just talk.
Where I can bring good people's person, bro.
Exactly. I need a space where I can talk, bring some bosses on, bring some people that people actually want to. Exactly. People that actually want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if they ain't got really nothing going on, people that just got a message to say. You know. Because I think a lot that's what the community really kind of missing right now, man. The right people spreading the right messages. We get back to that, like how when we been younger.
See, I don't know. I can't even get that excuse because there's people out here giving out that message. It's just that people control what they want to listen to.
That's true too.
And instead of going and looking up a podcast of a millionaire who got a passive income of thousands and billions and millions and trillions of years, and they out here willing to tell you their story and their background and what motivated them and how they got their feet wet, you know, to give you a motivation to jump or a head start, a new information to fulfill your dreams. You want to go listen to... You know, I ain't gonna call no name.
You
like,
know.
You
want to go listen to who gonna tell you what you want here.
That's what you want to go. You want to rap it, but you ain't want to live it. Like, you want to go remember the lyrics to a song that don't pay you to recite. Like, that you don't get paid to recite. Instead of retaining and regurgitating some knowledge or some new words that could
change your life, man.
You get in front of the right person and start speaking in a certain language around people who are, you know, that got money, then you gotta prepare yourself for that though.
Gotta prepare yourself for that. You don't want to make yourself look stupid. You want to
right.
prepare and be confident when you know.
And you're not gonna learn that language. You're not gonna learn how to speak that language. Now, I'm not perfect. I'm still sharpening myself. I'm just now kind of learning to know to sharpen myself, and I'm here to tell you now to sharpen yourself. Right. So you can't say you don't know no more.
That's a true boss, man. Somebody that just learned something already giving you the game.
Right. I'm like, everything that y'all done seen me do so far from everything, like, is me doing it for the first time for real. Like, this is me just jumping. Like, I don't know what's the outcome, but I know I'm going to give it my all for an outcome that I want to see. You see what I'm saying? Like, I can't just say I want this to happen. I want to meet so-and-so. How I'm going to meet so-and-so? If so-and-so stay there and I'm over here. How I'm going to make that happen? You know what I'm saying? Maybe I need to go to the A. You feel me? Maybe calculate. I learned a lot of things like numbers. Like, if you calculate exactly how much it costs for you to like live off of necessities, as in like roof, car, cell phone bill, and you got that together, well, you can shake. I know. Speaking from an individual point, cause like my phone, I use that to tap into the money. Bam. My car, I use that to go get the money. The home, I use that to sleep, to think about the money I plan on making when I wake up.
Man, that sounds like a bunch of tax write-offs.
You see what I'm saying? So, but all I'm saying is like, okay, cool. Like, let's say you want to go. Let's say you got cousins in Atlanta. You say, hey, cuz, I know you got this extra room or whatnot. I want to come out here and do this.
And I've been told to do that too,
and I instead of having a whole $800,000, $900,000, $2,000 rent mortgage, I can drop you out $200 a month and just be a helping hand around the house. You feel me? Be family. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta throw that in there.
I ain't coming out here to be a leech. Like, I got somewhere to
in
go, but I feel like I need to be here right now to accomplish what I feel like I need to accomplish.
For sure.
I don't even plan on being here. I plan on being outside. You see what I'm saying?
For sure, bro.
I just want to sleep.
My uncle is told the same thing you saying right now. My uncle is saying.
I need to put my stuff in the crib. I need to have a safe place for my stuff. I need to be able to sleep, and I need to water to brush my teeth to be able to smile and get more money in the morning.
That's it, bro.
That's it.
My uncle literally told me, right, you need to move to Atlanta. And he lived like, you know how Johns Island is like a surrounding area of Charleston. Mm-hmm. He lived like that, like a surrounding area of Atlanta or whatever. I can't remember where it was. But he was like, man, you need to move to Atlanta. And I was like, man, I don't think I got the funds to move there.
Right, but after this, bro, we're going to talk, bro. You'll be surprised, bro.
Facts. I've been thinking about making a move.
Bro. I'm trying to tell you.
I think after I graduate, man, I'm gonna look for a job up there with my degree, man. Down there, I should say. We so used to saying up there. Looking for a job down there.
We gonna talk after this, like I said.
Facts. I gotta get down there.
See, and this what I swear, bro, like, I need to be a consultant or something for real, bro. I swear I need to be like a business consultant, bro, because I always see the value in the people around me that they sometimes seem to lack to see in themselves. Like, bro, like right now I got a whole game plan for you that you can possibly use as a blueprint to actually create the plan you actually want to pursue. But it's just like, hey, I got some ideas that I just want to tell you because I don't know if you thought about it. And if you did, my nigga.
And that's confirmation.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, all right, I see where your head at.
Yeah, that's
like,
confirmation.
I wasn't wrong. Like, hey, this is what you should do then.
Facts.
You gonna do that. Like, facts. Like,
For
real, bro. Like,
that's where you all need to be with each other, man. You see, if you, like, I know a lot of people, you know, though, it's certain people that you want to tell stuff to or them. You be like, man, that man ain't gonna listen. But you know, you just gotta know how to talk to your homeboy. You know, so your homegirl level. You got.
No, I don't agree.
you ain't gotta know how to talk to him.
No, I don't agree that you gotta share your dreams with your homeboy or your homegirl.
Oh no, not that.
Oh
no, I was saying you gotta like basically how you say you got a plan for me and you willing to tell me.
Oh yeah.
Don't be scared to just because you think they not gonna accept it or whatever.
Oh yeah, never, even if they don't see the value in themselves, don't be afraid to encourage or speak plentiful on your friends.
Right, man.
You know, because they might need to hear that. Like, they act like they don't hear it, but it stick with them.
Something gonna stick.
Especially if they need something to think about. It's gonna stick with them. It's like, dang, I do see why so and so feel like I could do that. Now you're gonna have a mental battle with yourself, as in, do I really want to do that?
Exactly.
And then with that note, you apply actions to your vision. Exactly. Either you want to do it or you don't. You're either a winner or a loser.
Your decision after that. But that's what it is, man. That's some true motivation right there. You got anything else you want to get off your chest, man?
Man, I got a lot, but I know time running out, so we can do a part 3 next time.
I'm about to say, bro.
We can do a recap. We can do a recap.
Right. The show.
Next time, hopefully we put together the camp or whatnot. You see what I'm saying, for the children. Hopefully
Facts,
we do it because we got a lot, bro. We got a lot of resources, and what they say. It take a village to raise. What do they say?
Village to raise a child.
It take a village to raise, bro.
For sure.
Bro, we know the village. We tapped into the village. The village rock with us. You see what I'm saying?
That's the main thing. The village rock with us.
The village got faith in us to what we're trying to do. They like, okay, them. I can
trust them.
Yes, exactly.
I can trust them.
And we can do it. Like,
we
know everybody we need to know. All we got to do is sit down. Cause you wanna know what's crazy, bro? I already got a camp already mapped out, bro.
You already got it ready to go.
No, for real. Like, for real, from like everything. Like, all it need is taking a little bit of adjustments to today's current situation. Like, you know, what's going on today. Yeah, whatever today's currently today. But it's ready. Like, the blueprint ready. Like, for real. It's just
get that off the ground, man.
Yeah, like, you know, I'm just not moving back to Charleston. Like, I ain't been back a year yet. So it's just like me tapping in, being back in the community, showing them that I'm still me, and I ain't, like, you know what I'm saying, that I'm not, like, I'm everyone, I'm accessible. Like,
that's the main
thing. Reach out to Tevin if you got a question about, or you need a mindset shift. Because I'm about to be a consultant soon now. Because I'm trying to tell you, I see something in y'all. Boy.
I think with me, man, the only reason I always, you know, like how I said earlier, focus on the island so much is because I always wanted to make sure, like, just like musically or whatever, like, if I was to, like, pop off tomorrow, I just want to make sure everybody on this side of the bridge is good first. And then I would bleed out.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if I can get Charleston to rock with me and support me and like be like, you know, just like support me like consistently, like off deck, like, oh, we need that because that's what it is and that's what we on. When I go venture out and do whatever I gotta do, it's like I got the credibility of my home city. Like that's like it's easy. Like as crazy as it may sound, it's easier to get a stranger to buy into you than it is to get your hometown to buy into you.
Bro, I've been saying that so much, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh man.
So when I say I got my hometown with me, that means I got the respect and the confirmation behind my hometown. I can go anywhere and know that I can represent the hometown. The hometown gonna represent me. And if it's anywhere, something wrong, if there's something wrong with that, is on that. You see what I'm saying?
Bro, you ain't lying,
like,
bro.
Fact. So, but all that's gonna start is with me being outside, getting in the trenches.
Gotta
you know
be
what I'm
out
saying?
there.
I gotta be out. You see what I'm saying? I gotta make myself accessible. I gotta let them know that I'm them and I support them and I want them to support me. I support.
That's what's up, man.
Promo wise and personally, if you got something that I like, I support, man.
Exactly, bro. You see somebody like, bro, man, all it takes is two buttons to share something you like. Man. You already gonna share the next man stuff you don't know that live in the next state.
I'm trying to tell y'all don't understand, like, a share, just like how you said in episode 1, I believe, you was like, yeah, I'm gonna share it because it might be somebody else's speed.
It might be somebody else might rock with it.
Like, that is so true, and like, entrepreneurs respect, like, they love that. Like, that almost equals the value of you purchasing. Because it's like you said, you give accessibility for somebody else to see it and want it. Mm-hmm. You know, beyond you start thinking like, you thought about other people that you had the power to influence. Like, that's love, like, for real. Like,
and even if you're in the same lane, like my bro Ronald, bro, me and him got a show. I still share his shows, bro. Yeah, man. You might not like my shows. You might like his shows. You might like both our shows.
Y'all can do a show together.
Exactly, right.
On both platforms.
On both platforms, bro. Like, you don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know who rock with what. It don't really take you much time to just bang, bang. You look at something you like, oh, man, I got to support that.
For real.
Especially if you're going to support somebody across the country that you ain't never seen before, ain't never did nothing for you. We got to start supporting each other, man. Like,
oh yeah, man. That's one thing I want the city to know, for real. And I want everybody to know, man. If you interested in tapping into what I may know and how I may help you, if you feel like I may help you, or you just like, man, reach out to me, man. For real. Like, I love to help, bro. Like, for real, I'm trying to tell you, I'm gonna be a business consultant soon. Cause I see the vision. Like, once I see the potential in you. Like, I'll let you know if you got potential. And if I don't see the potential in you, I'm going to let you know that this might not be for you, and I'm going to tell you why.
You might even got an idea of what might be for you.
And then I exactly. Like, this right here might be for you, not this. And I know you like doing this, right? But this ain't going to help generate the lifestyle you want to live. What you need to do is to do this for an amount of time to be able to afford you wanting to do this. You see what I'm saying?
And in doing that, you going to find what you really in love with. Now you find out you really in love with this thing. You had like that thing that you was doing. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you got to think big. Another thing I had to learn I'm still learning how to stop making short-term decisions.
Bruh.
You see what I'm saying? I'm still learning. I'm still learning how to stop make short-term decisions, like.
And that go both ways too. Like, even when something not going right at the moment, it just be so quick to be like, nah, man, switch up.
Yeah, but it's like, bro, like, we trained to be like that, bro. We trained to be like, then when things get tough, money hungry, grab, hoarder. Hold on to it. Don't let it go. We become hoarder too. Just like that's what happened with pandemic. That's why I went in fear. Like, dang, my consumers is not worrying about spending no money right now. They trying to keep whatever they can. Businesses is closing. They not paying for paid leave. And you know what I'm saying? Like, all this stuff is going on. But then the unemployment check started to boost up.
And crab legs on everybody's Facebook page.
So it's like, man, like, I learned all that through my experience. Like, when I want to motivate the youth, and I want the youth or whoever listening that could be inspired by this message, like, jump, go for it. It's not too late. You just woke up this morning. You feel me? Like, go for it, for real. Like, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Like,
Main thing.
Like, be comfortable with being uncomfortable. What that means, like, keep putting yourself in new environments. Like, whatever that, I like to use examples. So, like, right now, I'm doing an interview right now. This is probably, like, my third, fourth interview. I'm still learning. I want to learn how to do, what do you say? Public etiquette. Interview etiquette. Whatever the scientific word for it is. But, like, you know, whatever.
Because eventually them boys going to be calling you, man. You're going to be on the radio station and all that. The more you got to go and talk to them people.
I like telling my story. One day I'm gonna give a real raw cut. And when Spike Lee hit me up and he said, "Hey man, I really wanna write a if I was to write a raw cut on my life, bro, like it'll really be a good movie, but especially when I get to college. Oh man." Mm-hmm. And then like it's just postpartum college for me. So like I graduated in 2019. It's 2021. So I'm still fresh. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, we real young for real. It's just like what we choose to do with our time. Like, you had to have the vision to invest in all this stuff to make this happen. To be able to give me an opportunity to have a platform to tell the people that's watching me my story.
Right. Everything come back full circle.
You see how that's a long-term action?
Everything come back full circle.
When you was putting this stuff together, you wasn't thinking about me. But as of the time you was thinking about the vision, I kept doing what I was doing for you to keep seeing me do what I was doing while you was growing, while you know what I'm saying, you was hustling, for you to hit me up and like, let's do that.
See, even if you go farther than that, man, you go back farther than that, you got to go to...
I'm trying to tell you,
like, you got to think about,
yeah.
What if our mothers never was, like, cool and, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you know, like, you got to think about it, bro. Like, that doesn't go so far back.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, for real. Like...
But you know how close your mamas got to be for somebody to sleep your house on a school night?
Man, a multiple night?
multiple night? Oh, yeah, on a school night?
Yeah, let him over there. Come up a few days.
Okay, on a school night, right? You got
come up here about 2-3 days. No cap.
Kicking it, bro.
Chilling. For real.
But y'all been on it. People like, let me see, you and... I ain't gonna lie. The only reason I really even played football, bro, was... You and Rucker. Mm-hmm. You and Rucker just wouldn't leave me alone about that.
Because we was all around. Like, you had to come outside, but like, that's what we doing. That's what we gonna be at.
Right. And I was like,
what the hell you got going on?
Right. I'm home and I'm going to practice. I might as well
come on, bro. That's what we
pull up.
Yeah.
See what it's about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Baller, though.
I just remember, bro.
Dang,
he was. Oh, yeah, Ball-In, bro. Hey, man, when I look back and saw how much people worked that Ball-In team, man. It still worked there, bro.
Well, I know you ain't got that.
Okay. Come look at it. Not here, dog. I'll tell you that right now. I look back, it'll be like, former employee. I'm like, dang, bro, I don't even remember sending that out, yo.
Man, everybody. Yeah, you had middle school. That was middle school. Middle school, bro.
7th grade.
That was 7th grade. Damn, we thought we was grown back then. We really no, bro. We really was, bro. Like, for real, like the things we was exposed to young,
Facts.
Either made you or broke you. Like, either molded you into something big, either you got stuck in it and you couldn't escape what the game.
It ain't really matter what type of home you came from.
It don't matter what
we all was outside.
We all was outside. Like, we all know each other. Like, we all seen each other for them same 7 hours that we had in school.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
We all linked up after school.
After school, we was with each other for that same 4 or 5 hours that before we went in the house. If longer, depending on who your mama was.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? Man, I'm trying to tell you, like, me being exposed to the things that we was exposed to when we was exposed to it helped me be the dude that I was when I went to college. Because I was around people who was exposed to not a lot.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Like, so it's like, I was the one, like, sometimes I felt like I was the one, like, giving game, putting people on, like, hey, act like this right now. Like, yo, this right.
Bruh,
I getting this type of
facts,
feeling,
dog.
and usually when I get this
That's
type
what
of
it is,
feeling,
man.
it's because goddamn, yeah, you know.
I did that exact thing before.
So man, like
in the club,
man,
like yo, come on, let's go.
So like.
Got to go.
But I'm trying to tell you, like our environment prepared us for real life. Like our environment prepared us for like hard life, and that's why I feel like we should be unstoppable, bro. Because we done prevailed through the worst so early that we don't even know.
And that we didn't even know that was the worst.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, like I didn't. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, like I didn't realize how hectic we was living
certain situations
until I met people who wasn't living like that.
Right. And
like,
then,
you know what I'm saying?
I used to know who lived like I used to know who like experienced certain situations based off they panic. And I'll see them panic like, bro, chill, hold on, come on. Just relax.
Man, like you having a whole panic like, bro.
Just be easy.
Be easy real quick.
Right.
Like, we gonna do
That's crazy.
Bro, you gotta think about this for real, bro. Let me think. Bro, we was going to like house parties. You used to host some, bro. Bro, since like 7th, 8th grade, bro, we was out there hosting house parties.
Somebody was building like this big.
Bro,
building with this big, low key.
Like, and people mama sheds and stuff like that. Put a speaker in there, maybe 3 chairs and some Kool-Aid, cause that's what you think he was Kool-Aid,
right?
But, all right, and then we, bro, like. And you so young, bro, and we thought we was grown. So like going to like college and stuff like that, like people was like so inexperienced to a lot of stuff. Like
for real, man, a lot of the stuff. Like when I look back, I'm like, you think you ain't really been through much, but then when you look back, you're like, bro, I was not supposed to see that. I wasn't supposed to be there. Like I wasn't supposed to almost feel that. You know what I'm saying? Like it done been some movie things that happen in real life, and you be like, damn, bro, I remember I almost been in that.
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
Like I said, it don't matter what type of household you came from. You out.
Bro, we gonna be 40-something looking back at this interview talking about something when we was younger. I'm like,
we're 24 now.
I'm 23.
Oh, man. We can talk when we was younger.
I'm 23. We talking about something when we was younger. Man, we look back 20 more years from this now, man, we gonna be like, dog. We ain't know nothing. That boy ain't know nothing in that video.
We ain't even scratched the surface yet.
We gotta stay students to the game, man.
Got to. The only people that don't get to say that is people that don't stay students to the game and just stay at the same education level.
I'm trying to tell you. So like that's why like I really like you can really tap into my personal life and relate from it. We can have just like how we doing. We having a conversation about our personal life, perseverance,
where we come from,
and applying action to our vision with having perseverance. You know what I'm saying? Overcoming our hardships. You know what I'm saying? Not getting complacent.
Can't do that.
Keep elevating, keep growing. My dog don't got one camera in. My dog got you know what I'm saying? Few cameras in here, like, you know.
Facts.
You feel me?
Right. You know, I'm a repost, like, once I, like, you know, start getting some more episodes up, I'm going to repost
Not
the
to
first.
cut you off, bro. I was in here before this looked like this, bro. I was in here.
That's facts,
bro. I was in here before this looked like this, bro. Like, before there was the AC in here, before this, come on, like, man.
And I think, like how I was saying earlier, bro, we work so hard at what we're doing. We don't sit back and look and be like, dang, like, this is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know you don't know the real impact that you got with LGR.
I don't.
Like, I know you don't know the real impact you got.
I don't know now, but, like, I be
like, bro, you run for mayor right now, bro, you was in. He was in, you run for mayor right now.
I just be trying to uplift as I climb, man.
That's what it is. That's all you gotta do, man. You do that.
Uplift as I climb.
Everything come back to you. Do that. Stay genuine with it.
Facts. And just like before I can be real with anybody else, I gotta be real with myself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta take accountability of my actions. Whether and then make the good habits repetitive. And then you see what I'm saying? So it's
that's the hardest thing, though, man.
It is, but we human, so you gotta we all got our thing, whatever it is. We all got our. I'm gonna call it a germ. We all got our germ. You see what I'm saying? But it's you gotta have some antibiotics. Whatever that antibiotic. For me, my antibiotics is the podcast. It's because I already live in my environment because I am a product of my environment. I already live my environment. And I can't just flood my mindset with what I really see. You see what I'm saying? Because then I ain't doing nothing but adapting to that. You know what I'm saying? It's I'm living by that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really what it is. Instead of putting some knowledge, some inspiration, some motivation, some wisdom, some guidance in my ears, because you got the control to do that. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
In my ears, so I view things differently.
And people gotta find that, bro. Find
motivation, bro. The same way you look up twerk videos.
Hey, bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro.
You can look up goddamn
something, bro.
Bro, E.T., bro. You can look up E.T. I think Grant Cardone, bro.
I can't remember the dude's name, but I remember the only reason I got through basketball, high school. Was
after Eric Thomas.
That's probably who it is. You gotta want it more than you want to breathe.
That's
or something
Eric
like that.
Thomas. That's E.T.
And
bro.
when I heard, I was like, bruh, that joint makes sense, bro. If you want it more than you want, hold your breath for 20 seconds. No, don't do that, because then y'all boys gonna try and call me and say, I ain't told y'all to kill yourself. But if you hold your breath for 20, 25 seconds, bro, or a certain limit, bro, you would be like, that feeling that you feel at that moment that you really want to breathe, but that's how bad you really got want this.
I can co-sign that, for real, man. E.T., I listen to him almost every morning, bro. If not every morning, every other morning, for real.
I heard that, I was like,
I gotta start my day. I probably take a shower listening to music as I, wake up. I'm in something. As soon as I get out the shower and I'm getting dressed, I'm podcast. I need some new knowledge that I didn't know that I needed to know, but now I know it. So now I gotta. What they say, don't you know how people say knowledge is power? Mm-hmm. That's not true. Applied knowledge is power.
Oh, that's fast.
You
can know all you want.
You can know, but if you don't do what you know, then you might as well not know it.
You might as well not know nothing.
So it's I be learning things to apply the knowledge that I learned, So
Facts.
It's
you gotta apply it, man. If you want to apply it, man, just gonna be sitting there taking up space.
But you don't know you don't know you need to know it until you put yourself in a position to know it.
And if you ain't gonna apply it, at least tell me.
Bro, people be so selfish with knowledge, knowing that
you ain't gonna do nothing with tell me.
I'm pretty sure it's been a time, cause I'm guilty. There's been times when somebody says something and you be like, in your head you be like, oh yeah, I know something that could help them, but I ain't gonna say nothing.
Cause you just don't feel like it sometimes, bro.
Sometimes you don't feel like it, and I'm like, you ain't asked me, you were just saying you wasn't I'm just saying people to speak. I'm not saying we having a one-on-one conversation like we having now, at that point you're talking to me,
right?
But I'm talking about just in a room of individuals and you just speaking out loud, and you just really saying out, you just talking. I ain't really know if you serious or not, cause you just talking for real,
right?
But I hear you say something, I be like, I know I can goddamn. I know how to do whatever it is you're trying to do, or put you in a position, or know somebody who can do what you trying to. But I might not say nothing. But sometimes we gotta not do that.
Yeah, and sometimes you know what I'm saying.
You might be skipping out on somebody else's blessing.
Facts. At least say something, cause sometimes we ain't gonna always have the time that we want to do something. You know what I'm saying? But at least make it known. At least put the knowledge in their head. So if you don't got the time, and if you got too much on your plate, at least they know, okay, this is what I got to look forward to try to do. You know what I'm saying? If you don't got the time to actually actively do something, physically do something, at least spread the knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Let them boys know what's up. They might do it on their own, once you're not giving them the knowledge. That's facts, man. Shit, we done been in here speaking, man. I gotta make you a regular guest, man. We gotta come over here and talk that talk.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, for real, cause I love this, bro. For real,
Facts.
this, you're helping me apply actions to my vision, cause, like I said, I'm not really no get behind the camera dude for real. But
Right.
it's hard not to when I'm hanging with YFA and there's many cameras around.
you gotta get in front of all three of them.
You feel me? I ain't got no choice now.
You got no choice, man. The lights is on now,
right?
Right.
Right. So it's like, yeah, man. Like, I have no problem with tapping in, or like if you ever need, a co-host or something like that. We got somebody here, and you feel like it'll be good for me to sit in on this one right here. Like I don't mind that. Like
that's what I'm trying to do, man. I'm about to buy like 4 more mics. So I'm trying to have it I'm trying to have it stacked up in here, whatever, whoever I try to get in here, I'm trying to get different personalities mixed, man, so you can talk, laugh, spread that knowledge, you know what I'm saying?
I'm with that.
All of that.
I love that.
That's what the people want, man. People want something they can just check out. Like you said, you listen to podcasts in the morning, somebody might start listening to this. Man, we play the same interview every morning,
and that's what I'm saying, like, for real, like, I'm shining a light, I'm giving inspiration, I'm motivating my audience, and I know my audience is my people, and I love seeing my people do good.
Exactly.
So, like, this ain't nothing but, like I swear, like, it will really make my day for somebody to say, I listened to one of your interviews, and they inspired me to be living the life that I'm living today, and they're living successfully and happy.
Facts.
Emphasis on the happy.
Facts. All it takes for one person to tell you that, man, and you motivated to do 1 million other things.
I'm trying to tell you.
You motivated to go for 1 million more years, one person tell you that, man.
For real.
Facts, man. Get inspired, man. Feel motivated.
Apply actions to your vision.
Big facts, man. And then if this is something that you trying to do, bro, I'm gonna let you know right now. I won't be the one to say this ain't hard. I'm gonna tell you right now, the hardest thing about this, y'all probably looking at like different camera angles and all that. The camera, you can learn that. You go to school and learn that. You know what I'm saying? Editing, you go to school and learn that. The hardest thing is whether you want to put the time in to learn, because once you learn it, snap.
Applied knowledge is powerful.
Exactly. Once you learn it, it's gonna be easy to start applying it. But the main thing is actually wanting to take the time to do it, for one. Gaining the knowledge, for two. Spending some bread. You know what I'm saying? And the main thing is staying consistent. See, like you said, COVID had hit me too, so I was like, man, I ain't really want to do too much interviews, And I was like, I see it dying down. Yeah, I got shot and all of that stuff. So I'm like, man, we about to jump back in front of the camera, get it done, This is what I do. I do it like a priority list. And I'm like, everybody gonna have multiple things they want to do. But do like a priority list and be like, what's the thing that you love the most, for one? What's the thing that is somewhat profitable that you can see yourself living, waking up every morning and be like, man, I'm going to think about how I can make this bigger, make some bread off this. And what's the thing that's, what's another thing? Possible. That's what I'm saying. Something that you know you going to strive to do. If you know you ain't going to really strive to be no astronaut, don't go to no people's school and try to be no astronaut. If you know that ain't what you really want to do now.
To piggyback on that, bro, that's the same thing with finding a 9 to 5, bro. Don't find a job don't find a job at KFC cooking fried chicken when you don't have aspirations of opening up your own chicken and waffle joint. Or chicken joint. You see what I'm saying? So now if you working at KFC because you inspired to open up a chicken joint and you want to know how a chicken joint is ran behind the consumer's experience, like behind what's going on in the business, how often the new chicken come in, what kind of chicken they get, what kind of batter they get, why, how much oil and grease do we need for the month. And if you're not in there tapping into that 9 to 5 to build that, to gain that type of knowledge and experience to be able to apply on your own action and visions and your own dreams and aspirations, you're wasting your time, bro.
Right, just find something else, man. Hold on to that till you find something else.
But
find something else.
Like find something if you want just like me. If you own a clothing line or running a clothing line, you want to work a clothing line, work at like a Foot Locker, Champs, Journeys, or something like that, or a business that sell clothes to where you can learn the company, like the $1 million corporation strategy and stuff like that, how they maneuver through slow periods in fast periods? Like, do they consistently make this much a day? Like, and why and how? You see what I'm saying? Like, if you're not at that job to tap into that type of information to steal in your own business, and you are an entrepreneur.
Right.
I'm talking to the entrepreneurs at this point.
Different set of people.
Different set of people. I'm talking to the entrepreneurs at this point. Like, you wish, like, you could be, I don't want to say you wasting your time, but, like, you could be gaining that same wage at an environment teaching you the skills that can sharpen you for your business.
And you probably actually going to be happy.
And you gonna and like, because it's so natural.
It's
like,
something you like to do.
It's something. Even if you don't like doing it for the other man,
you know,
or
one
women,
day
you don't mind doing what you're being asked to do because it's natural. It's like, I was gonna be doing this regardless, but I just happen to have to do it for you right now.
Bro, trick yourself, bro. Man, I ain't working for these people. Man, I ain't really doing this, to get this knowledge.
This what I really do, but this what I really doing. Because, bro, it's just like Rich Dad, Poor Dad. You read that book?
I heard about it, though.
I gotta get you that book. I
heard about it.
I gotta get you that book. You gotta read it. It's gonna change the way. It's gonna change the way you think about opportunity and look at things in general. It's gonna take how you calculate things.
That's crazy. I just recently heard about that, like a couple weeks ago. Or last week or something.
You gotta read it, bro. So it's real good. So, like, man, you gotta stop. You gotta learn how not to necessarily be so depressed on working for money. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like,
I feel that.
It's just like, think about interns. Why do interns become interns? Not because they're money hungry. Like, yeah, of course it's a bonus to be a paid intern.
Right.
But you don't go to be I'm pretty sure if you look up the definition of an intern, is an individual going to seek experience.
Fact.
It's like okay, like we were speaking about somebody to run all these cameras you got in here. Like, you had individuals who was interested in learning how to use that tool, but not necessarily have that tool or can afford to have that tool to develop, to have skill, to create skill development. They come and intern with you because you have accessibility to the things that they want to enhance their skills in.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
All the equipment here for you, man.
Exactly. So you gotta have that same mindset going to that 9 to 5. It's like, where do I want to go to be an intern? And it's a bonus to be considered a paid intern.
Right, to get that bread.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
It's a bonus, man. I ain't really doing it for the money.
The bread is the bonus. It's the knowledge. And when you feel like you're not learning no more in that environment, you'll know when it's time to. You'll know when you're outgrowing your environment.
Right, you feel it now.
But preparation, because like I said, it's a difference between inconsistent income and a consistent income. Like, for real. So make the wise decision. But you'll know when you don't learn as much as you probably possibly can learn in the environment. You know.
Exactly, man. I think the first 5 to 10 places I'm about to apply to now, I'm trying to get in on some social media marketing with some record labels in Atlanta. If I can get around that, if I can learn more about social media marketing and just look at how the music game really working.
Yeah.
I always tell people now, I'm like, bro, if you don't mess up and give me some real knowledge now. You mess up and really show me how to do something, I'm gonna run with it now. If you mess up, if you really afraid that I'm gonna be your competition and you really that type of spiteful person, don't tell me now. I'm letting you know right now, because I'm gonna apply it and I'm gonna run with it.
Nah, man. See, somebody who think like that, they probably ain't gonna share it with you.
Right.
For real. Because a person who think, because see, like, it's just like me seeing value in somebody. If I can give somebody the knowledge that I have for them to be able to embrace that and create a plentiful of, like, abundance of, like, some lot of.
Right.
Why would I not? Only reason some people do that now, a lot of people do that today, well, not today, just do that in general, is because they feel like they're not gonna get no credit. Like, they're not gonna eat off of it.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that is true. because that is a reason sometimes, like we spoken earlier, like why I kept my mouth closed. Cause I was like, I ain't gonna eat off
Ain't
of
gonna
it.
be no profit.
Ain't no
for
profit for me. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You ain't gonna turn around and be like, yeah, give me my credit.
Right.
You ain't am I gonna get my flowers? Even though that's negative thinking though. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said we gotta change the way we think about something.
Like you said, we
that
can
could have
train.
been. Yeah, that could have been like. That person could have been there for a reason to say that, for a reason for me to know that, for a reason to get them that, for them to grow. Mm-hmm. I ain't shining no water on that seed.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
And a lot of times you really don't know what people
that's
gonna
living
do for
selfish.
you, know?
That's living selfish. So
sure.
but then again, like I said, everybody ain't to be worked with. Some people just be talking to talk.
Facts.
And but yeah, man, it's like
that's what it is, man. But shit, we gonna get you back in here, man. I'm about to probably get some more mics, you know. After I take my little trip, come back full speed, hit the ground, running back again, you know.
Yeah.
We're gonna get some more mics, man. We gonna get some more turned up interviews. We trying to have it laid back, man. Something that y'all can relate to.
Come on, man.
You know, we ain't want to be sitting up here all sedity and everything. We got two people, you know, people who ever come on this show, I'm gonna make sure it's some people that you can look at and be like, all right, let me hear what that person got to say. Well, I see a little bit of myself in that person. We kind of grew up the same way. You know, we kind of grew up in the same type of environment. This person mean well. You know, we ain't really trying to sit up in here in those suits and all type of stuff like that, like we working for a news company or something, you know what I'm saying? You just kicking it, bro. You just kicking it, that's all, man. But for real, man, that was this might be part 3. I might drop 3 parts.
Hey, man, I can't tell you enough. I appreciate you for having me on the show.
Oh, man, I appreciate you for pulling up, man.
Man, that's without a doubt. If you're trying to get in contact with me or purchase some merchandise or view the merchandise, you can do that at www.shopletsgetrich.com.
Fact.
Find me on Instagram at _letsgetrichclothing. And yeah, man, feel free to DM me, man. I got time.
We there, man. But hey, y'all know what's up, man. The Different Show. Make sure y'all go ahead, go to the description below, follow everything, subscribe to the channel.
Thumbs up,
dropping nothing but bangers, you feel me?
Yeah, that way. We going that way with it.
Got to.
That's
the only way.
For sure.
Let's get it.
Peace.
That boy different.